So in this video, I'm going to show you every single coin stash in the new update. Also, tell me if you like my new fit. It makes it look like I don't have a mouth. I don't have a face, and I'm eating Black Void. But let's jump right into it. Starting off in Gnome Capital, the first one's going to be on top of the building. Once you get on top, there's going to be a blue chest that you can redeem. The second one's going to be inside of the orange house with the achievement board. And if you look right next to it, you'll see a brown chest. Redeem it for 30 coins. The next one's going to be in this lavender house behind the orange house. If you go up to the second level, there's going to be a gray chest that you can also redeem. The fourth one's going to be on the second floor of the blue house, and you go into this back room and behind these boxes. Right there. And then the final one is going to be down here on this purple chest right here, right when you drop down. The next map is going to be Campsite. The first one is on top of this tower next to the map. The second one is on this log on the hill with all the flowers. The third one is going to be down this hole and to your left. The fourth one's going to be on this mushroom right when you come in to your right. And then the last one's going to be in the house with the changing booth up in the attic and on this pole. The next map we're going to do is Bungo's basement. To get there, you have to go in this tan house. The first coin stash is right when you come in, next to the map on the left. The second coin stash is where all of these gnomes are, on the third level, on his nose. To get to the third coin stash, come from the cotton machines, around here, and right down here. There will be a button next to the spikes. The fourth coin stash is in the bedroom on the second drawer. If you come down here next to the stool, you'll be able to find a button. Okay, and the final one in Bungo's basement, I had to go into wilds for this one to figure it out. But if you're at the pool, you have to go up onto this beam and hit the button. But for the end of the suburbs maps, you go up to the second layer, and there's one right here. And then if you go up to the third one, there's another one right there. Now from the tech web area, you have to go over here and click on this mushroom. For the fourth one, you have to go from the blue flag over to this flower. And then the last one's also on a log, well, not also, but the last one's on a log next to the yellow flag. The next map I'm doing is Ocean Village. The first coin stash is right here next to the map. The second coin stash is on a flower next to all these houses. You should see a button right there. And then to get to the third coin stash, you go from this flower onto that tree. And you'll see a button on that coconut. The fourth coin stash is on this shipwreck right here. The fifth and final coin stash of Ocean Village is in this cave right here on a blue chest. Okay, so the next map is going to be Snow Village. First one's right there. Right next to the map, first coin stash. The second coin stash in Snow Village is on this snowman. The third coin stash is again near the map, but instead of sitting over here, you walk over here to this mushroom and hit the button. The fourth coin stash is across the bridge on a log. Wait, I forgot what log it was on. This log. And then to get to the fifth one, you just turn around and go up this mountain. And there's a chest. Okay, so the first one in Tag Towers is right there, above the map. Okay, so the next one in Tag Towers is all the way up here on this tower next to the tap tag sign. And then if you just jump down, whee! Right here in front of the sign, there's a coin stash. To get the fourth coin stash, you go behind the changing booth onto this tree. The last coin stash in Tag Towers is going to be in this cave on this snowman's nose. Right when you walk in, you'll see a coin stash next to the map. Next, if you go on top of this teal mushroom house, you'll find a coin stash on the roof. The next coin stash is going to be in this tower. If you go up to the top level, you'll see a blue chest right here. And then to get to the fourth coin stash, you leave the tower and go back here and click on this mushroom. In order to find the fifth coin stash, you need to find the well and go to these stairs under it, and you'll find a button. Okay, so the next map is Infested Invasion. The first coin stash is right next to the map over here. The second coin stash is over here on this tree. And then for the third coin stash, you have to go behind this orange truck and hit this button. And you'll find a chest. Okay, the fourth coin stash is over here behind the castle under this bridge. Okay, the fifth coin stash is in this bush. And you have to hit the button just like right here. You can't see it. And then the last map, Nokia. The first one is right next to the map, like it is in every other map. And then to get the second one, you have to go over to this yellow house. And you have to feed 3 hippos. Okay, so after you fed 3 hippos, you can get this yellow key. And you have to bring it over to this orange house. Up here. And put it in there. And then you go over here. The next coin stash is over at this little park area on this flower. And then go from this flower over to the red building. Up to Nathan's floor, which I think is this one. Yeah, and then you have to go down here and hit the button. To get the last coin stash, it's really helpful if you have grapplers. But you go over to the blue building, go up to the 3rd floor. Oh, and there's a coin and there's a button right there. But that's all for today's video. Bye.